From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Brady Singer. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
140.
Here comes the 0-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
On the ground to third, Hayes. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Here's Roman Anthony at the dish. He was Pipeline's #1 overall prospect when he made his debut last June.
Yeah, and he's lived up to the hype, Boog. He missed most of September with an injury, but managed to still hit .319 and homer 7 times in his final 56 games of the year.
Anthony checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Durran gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Here.
The 2-1. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Man at second. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting third, the right field.
Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and to put things together. When you break camp of spring training, sometimes you're a little too anxious. You're trying to make things happen instead of allowing them to happen. And I think that's going to happen eventually for this team.
Wilyer Abreu swings through it for strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
0-1. And that one fouled off. That's inside. Ball one. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Here's the veteran first baseman, Willson Contreras.
Hey!
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Just missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
The 1-2. And they'll do it again. One-two now. Got him looking. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the DH, Trevor Story. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one carrying, and it is gone. Trevor Story bops one out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
This one in the air center field. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Sonny Grey. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boog, this is a guy that struck out over 200 batters just a year ago. So he's definitely one of those guys that's got ridiculous swing and miss stuff. Hitters have to make a decision early, and that causes them to many times guess wrong and end up missing the baseball. But when you got a guy that's taking the mound that has the ability to send guys walking back to the dugout, it can be pretty fun to watch, and hopefully that's what we'll see in this one.
Yeah.
In the air left field. And there's one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board. That'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These players can find themselves back in this ball game.
Red Sox already leading. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Elly De La Cruz stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Two down, nobody on.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that one almost hit him. Line drive, could be extra bases. Runner at first with 2 away. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at bats. Right through there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Reds lead one. They trail it here 3-0.
Let's come together. Oh, we'll live forever.
Top of the second. Joe stepping in for Boston. Ceddanne Rafaela. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That one fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Here's a 1-1.
Here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not too often you're going to see a sub 90-mile-per-hour fastball get by a hitter for the strikeout, especially when it's in a very hittable location like that. Makes me think he was either looking for something else completely, or he tried to do way too much with that swing.
Now at the plate, Carlos Narvaez. Narvaez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0. Grounds one to short. De La Cruz tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
2 outs, base is empty. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. And first offering is fouled off. Top of the zone for a called strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Over to Lowe. That's the inning. Nothing across here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Reds nothing. You're watching Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Bottom half of inning number 2, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Benson.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Fastball in for a strike, and 1-1. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Ball.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
The left fielder, number 7.
So, man aboard, digging in, Spencer Steer. 2 for 9 so far in the series. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Line drive. And that's a base hit. Throws to second. They get the force. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
One out man at first. Nathaniel Lowe, the next to hit for the Reds. Bounced up the middle. Rafaela. Glove flip to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Reds nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jarren Durran.
Durran leading things off and takes a strike. That's towards center. Friedl on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Romy.
So digging in, Roman Anthony. He's 0 for 1. That one the other way, and it's into the gap. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The first baseman, Willson Contreras.
Willson Contreras now up to the plate. Struck out looking in his first at bat. That one's in there. 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And Willson down on strikes. One left for the Red Sox, but they lead it 3-0.
Lanes in my way, they might have to get hurt. Approach me with caution, might have to get hurt. I top up from the treetop, but I came up from the dirt. That shotty like a detox, hit the pump and go berserk. Shotty like a detox, hit the pump and go berserk. I think y'all in my way.
Back here in Cincinnati, here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stephenson.
Stephenson.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Late with the swing there. He caught it behind his back. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting ninth, third baseman, number 3, T. Bryant. Hey.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Upstairs.
No, that's high.
And another ball.
All right.
The 2-1. Just missed. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Popped up. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Reds, the center fielder, TJ Friedl.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl getting ready to hit. There's a strike.
Ha!
Two down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Still down 3-0. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Story batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Gonzalez in the box now. No balls and a strike. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run blast. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 5-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Carlos.
So up next,
Narvaez.
Carlos Narvaez. 0 for 1 so far. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Benson on the move to the gap. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
That was a great run to make the catch, singing. We got to take another look at it with StatCast.
Yeah, he saw it perfectly off the bat. Reactions were excellent. Took a very direct route to the ball, and more than 100 feet later, he ran it down. I just love seeing that.
Now the third baseman, Caleb Durbin. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Two runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Rafaela stands at first with 1 out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground to the left. Fires to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. On now to the bottom of the 4th. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio.
Gotta get to the business. They watching, they witnessing. Got a record, I break it like Guinness. Oh yeah, he's top of the league. Oh yeah, don't play with a kid. You know what it's
back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Matt McLain.
McLain.
Ball.
And makes the grab. 1 down.
Up next for the Reds, the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
And a big swing and a miss. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years.
Ball.
Two one now. Fouled off left side. And that one is lifted in the air. Durran drops steps, heads back on it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Reds.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Ball.
Well, he looks more
That's the
focused
ball.
at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Pitch
That's the
misses.
ball.
Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
That swing is all about confidence. Sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
Now here is Will Benson.
Outside. Ball.
And the 1-0.
Heck.
Just
No, that
missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And the right-hander's 3-1. Late swing, foul to the left.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
This one in the air. Rafaela under it. And that is that. So one left for Cincinnati. It's 5-0. Back here in Cincinnati. Ready now for the 5th inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
To the right side, and that one handled over to Lowe. One pitch and one out. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Anthony, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. In the air to left center. And that will fall. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Wilyer.
Now it's the right
Abreu.
fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He's already homered in this game.
Heck.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The 1-2. Hammered, base hit. Around second, on his way to third. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first
We
baseman,
all saw it was hit
Willson
hard, but how hard was it,
Contreras.
Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Contreras
Ball,
up
that's
to
it.
bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
2 on, 1 out, and that one is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runners at the corners, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2 to the right side. The throw to second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Reds nothing. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. We gon' do what we made ya. Got it blind till it take all your pain away. It takes us to save us.
Steer takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to...
That one ran inside, almost got him. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And in one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Lowe.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He hit into a double play his first time up. Oh, and he hit him.
You hit him. You got him.
Up next for the Reds.
First and second, no outs. Tyler Stephenson, the next to hit.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Bouncer to second. Gonzalez flips it. There's one and two. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Ke'Bryan Hayes will hit next. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Inside.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a goal.
That's a base hit. Run scores. So the batting order turns over. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl.
Here.
The Bo Sox leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. Rolled slowly to first.
That's a foul ball.
But it kicks foul. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 5-1.
Don't gas me up since too many folks get evaporated. Fade away with no baskets made, and that's tragic, ain't it? Recipe for disaster waiting, your eggs in one basket.
Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
Now pitching for the
Connor
Reds,
Phillips
number
takes over on the
34.
mound in the game for the first time this season.
Phillips. Leading off for the
Here's
Red Sox,
Trevor Story. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Over to Lowe. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
And next for the Red Sox, Romy Gonzalez. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Right through there for a strike. And now the 0-1. Out to short, De La Cruz. On to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Ceddanne Rafaela.
2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. 1 for 2. That clips the corner.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for Boston. They're up 5-1.
Just give me one more chance to shine on the highway. Hey, just give me one more chance to shine.
Back here at Great American Ballpark and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McLain.
Mixed play.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Reds, the shortstop, Elly
De La Cruz now at the plate. He is singled and he is flied to left. This one in the air, center field. Anthony has a beat on it. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Reds, the designated hitter, Eugenio.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Reds down in order. They're down here 5-1. Back here in Cincinnati, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Stays alive. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Durbin in the box again, takes a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Ball.
And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. In the air, right field. Benson drifts towards it, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder,
Jarren Durran at the plate. You look at his ability to hit the ball with power and that high leg kick. That leg kick was actually something generated from his time as teammates with Justin Turner. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. Nothing doing here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Reds 1.
Now pitching for.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Patrick Sandoval.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. The Reds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Activity in the bullpen. Johan Oviedo, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The lefty, the 1-0. And that skips in the dirt. That one missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. There's a strike. Payoff pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Reds, the left fielder, number 7, Spencer.
Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That's out to center field. Anthony settles under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Reds, the first baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Lowe.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Oh, that hit him. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stephenson.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Almost got him.
Ball.
The Red Sox leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's the automatic. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Lined into right. Brings it in, and that's the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Reds 1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds,
back, and a new
number
arm on the mound to
49.
start the 8th. Brock Burke.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. That one felt good. And they add a run. It's 6-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it, carried out nicely.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And that one hammered. Brings it in. One away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Willson.
Here comes Willson Contreras. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. There's a line drive to left field. And a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
The batter, number 10.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Nice grab. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. In the air to left center. Friedl should have this one. And that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. In now for the Reds, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Wood!
The 0-1. That's down and in. Outside with a breaking ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one finds the zone, and it's a full count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Reds, the center fielder, TJ.
Back to the top of the order now. TJ Friedl digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Dane Myers. A runner at first for him, nobody out.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That's a ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Oh, right to the backstop. Hayes into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. Rafaela tosses to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Matt
McLain, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hee-haw.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. Out number 2.
Up next for the Reds, the shortstop, Elly.
Next for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. 1 for 3. Comebacker to the mound. To first. That ends the inning. Reds leave 1. They trail it 6-1.
Now pitching for the
We're
Reds,
back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Pierce Johnson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Rafaela leading things off and takes a strike. Clips the corner. That is strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. High fly ball, right field. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher.
And next for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
This to third. Gets it to first. Got him.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out. Red Sox go down quietly. They still lead it, though, 6-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Johan Oviedo.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading off, Eugenio Suarez.
The designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Contreras under it, and he's got it.
Up next for the Reds, the right fielder, number 30.
In now for the Reds, Will Benson. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Two down. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
Got on plane with that pitch, not as far away, but out there a little bit, but he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it, and that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
1 out, runner at second. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of inning number 9. That one way inside. Man at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 2 away now.
Up next for the Reds, the first baseman, Nathaniel.
So they're down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
Man on second, 2 down. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. Smoked on the ground to second. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
I won't break the code, young kind of the. We just pray that we get old. My is gone. If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone, calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach, young and the ghost. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on the yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you, they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I'm one of the cold. My uncle was tripping, he wanted some. I'm trying to be the richest little you know. This paper get thrown, see who pick up the most. I was with mama, didn't know. This might be the realest I never wrote. I got it, just know it fit inside my coat. So many feelings spilling out my soul. Ran out of we was soap. I'm just being modest, I could get it low. Don't care who the hottest, this is low. Pull up and proud of.
Yeah.